獣の呼吸。
Stop right there.
All right, we'll just do it our way. Attack, attack, and attack some more.
Hello everyone! Everyone loves Kubrows, right? After the Kume and the 5 Fates update, Kubrows have become not just reliable companions, but also deadly ones. Thanks to the new mod Resourceful Retriever, we're no longer dependent on Smita Kavats for extra resources. Today, I'll show you how to build a Kubrow, specifically the Huras Kubrow, to make it incredibly powerful in any mission. Let's get started. Now let's talk about why Huras Kubrow is the best choice. After the Kume and the 5 Fates update, Kubrows received significant buffs to their base stats. I chose Huras Kubrow because of their upgraded critical chance, now at 20%, and a critical damage multiplier of 3.5x with base damage at 350. What makes the Huras Kubrow unique is its ability mod called Stalk. With this mod, both you and your Huras Kubrow can turn invisible, but there's a catch. If you use a primary, secondary, or melee weapon, the buff will disappear. However, if you stick to using abilities, the invisibility buff stays active. This makes it an excellent choice for warframes with area nuke skills like Saren, Sevagoth, Mirage, or Korra. You might be wondering, but how do I get a Huras Kubrow? After completing the Howl of the Kubrow quest, you should already understand how to obtain a Kubrow. First, you'll need to find an egg from Kubrow nests located on Earth. Additionally, you'll require an incubator power core, which becomes available after unlocking the Mars Junction. Crafting an incubator power core can be quite expensive for newbies, as it costs 100,000 credits per craft. Once you have everything, you can breed a Kubrow using the incubator. However, getting a Huras Kubrow requires patience, because breeding results depend on your RNG. If you want to get a Huras Kubrow quickly, you can take the imprint route. Simply buy 2 Huras Kubrow imprints from other players, which cost approximately 20 platinum each. Now, let's dive into the Huras Kubrow build. For my everyday setup, this is what I recommend. If you want to stay invisible with your Huras Kubrow, you can replace one of the hunter mods with the ability mod, Stalk. First, let's start with Synth Deconstruct. This mod makes enemies damaged by your companion drop a health orb upon death. It synergizes perfectly with Equilibrium for energy management. Next is Link Redirection, which increases shields by 125% of your Warframe's max shield. Then, we have Hunter Command. This mod applies a slash status to enemies attacked by your Kubrow, while the set bonus boosts the damage of slash procs. The next mod is Hunter Recovery, which heals your Warframe based on the damage dealt by your companion. Another essential Hunter mod for synergy. For survivability, I recommend Primed Pack Leader or Pack Leader. These mods provide overguard for your Kubrow when you attack enemies with melee weapons. Now let's talk about bonds. Momentous Bond adds random elemental bonus damage when you kill Eximus units. While Duplex Bond creates 3 clones of your Kubrow when you spend 100 energy. There's also Contagious Bond, a must-have for all companions. This mod spreads status effects from a killed enemy to others within 9 meters. For shields, I recommend Mecha Recharge. It increases your Kubrow's shield recharge rate, and the set effect works similarly to Contagious Bond, but requires the Kubrow to mark a target. Lastly, don't forget Fetch. This mod ensures your Kubrow picks up all nearby items. With these mods, your Huras Kubrow will be ready for any mission. Now, let's move on to the Huras Claws build. The key to maximizing your Kubrow's damage lies in the claws. Let's start with the Bite mod. This boosts both critical chance and critical damage, making it essential for any damage-focused build. Next, we have Maul. This increases the base damage of the claws, ensuring your Kubrow can take down enemies efficiently. For added status damage, equip the Immunity Resistance mod. The Burning Claws mod provides 330% heat damage and 330% status chance. It converts all elemental damage from these claws into heat damage. Since heat effects ignite enemies with damage over time, it causes them to panic and temporarily reduce their armor. For the Aura mod, use the Persistent Posture mod to make the Kubrow focus on a single target. This adds an additional 40% impact damage status effect. Moving on to the Cull the Weak mod, which gives bonus damage of 60% per status effect on the enemy. Think of it as the Kubrow version of Condition Overload. Another must-have is Precision Conditioning. This converts all base damage into slash damage and boosts melee damage by an impressive 385%. Let's not forget Mecha Overdive. This mod increases status duration by 90%, and if you're using a primary weapon with high status chance, 60% of that status will be added to the claws. Lastly, we have Hunter Synergy. This mod transfers 30% of your primary weapon's critical chance to the claws, giving them even more power. With these mods combined, your Huras Kubrow's claws will become a devastating tool in any mission. For weapon synergies, let's dive into the perfect loadout to complement your Huras Kubrow build. First up, the primary weapon, Paris Incarnon. With Evolution 4, it boosts base status chance by 60%, making it ideal for synergizing with Kubrow builds. Focus on mods that enhance status chance, critical chance, and equip the two Hunter mods, Hunter Munitions and Hunter Track. For Riven, look for stats like plus status chance plus critical chance, and a minor negative stat to enhance your weapon's synergy. Moving on to the secondary weapon. For your secondary weapon, I recommend the Ocucore. It's perfect for priming enemies and boosting Vex armor. My build focuses on heat, corrosive, and radiation for Grenier, and heat, magnetic, and radiation for Corpus. Use the Sentient Surge augment for added perks like auto-aim, auto-refill ammo, and improved critical and status chance. Finally, equip the Arcane Secondary Fortifier to gain Overguard when killing Eximus enemies. For the melee weapon, Glaives, especially the Zorus, are a standout choice for this build. Equip mods like Killing Blow, Amalgam Organ Shatter, and Melee Elementalist to enhance your throw speed and maximize damage. Pair these with Volatile Quick Return for devastating area of effect damage and explosive impact. For critical enhancements, add Galvanized Steel to boost both critical chance and critical damage. And don't forget Galvanized Reflex for improved heavy attack efficiency and initial combo. For your Arcane, I recommend Arcane Melee Influence. It significantly boosts your area of effect damage, extending up to 20 meters. The choice of faction mod depends on the enemies you are facing. It enhances melee damage through double dipping and boosting melee damage influence. This Huras Kubrow build is already capable of handling Steel Path missions, but pairing it with specific Warframe abilities can take its performance to the next level. Abilities like Eclipse from Mirage, Roar from Rhino, or Vex Armor from Chroma work exceptionally well. For this setup, I chose Chroma, not only for its powerful synergy with the build, but also because the Zunlong skin looks absolutely incredible. My Chroma build is focused on strength, duration, and range, with survivability ensured through shield gating mechanics. I use Brief Respite as the aura to convert 150% of energy spent into overshields. For Arcanes, I equip Arcane Aegis for automatic shield recharge, and pair it with the mod catalyzing shields for shield gate immunity, sure-footed and fortitude for 100% knockdown resistance, and equilibrium combined with arcane battery for efficient energy management. Finally, I replaced Chroma's fourth ability with Nourish using the Helminth system, providing additional viral status to weapons and improved energy regeneration. For the Archon shards on my Chroma, I use 2 Tau-forged Amber Archon shards for casting speed. Additionally, I use 1 Tau-forged Crimson Archon shard for ability strength. The remaining slots are flexible, so I've equipped 2 Tau-forged Amber Archon shards for parkour velocity. This makes mobilization during Void Cascade much faster. For the gameplay, it's simple. Activate Vex Armor, then shoot enemies with the Occucore to boost its buff. Use Nourish for viral damage and Elemental Ward Electric for extra shields. Perform heavy attacks with the Zorus to restore Overguard for your Huras Kubrau. Don't forget to recast Vex Armor before its duration ends. That's it for this Huras Kubrau guide. With this build, your Kubrau becomes an unstoppable partner in any mission, from farming to Steel Path endurance. If this video helped you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. I truly appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.